When it comes to the highly competitive fashion industry, internships are basically inevitable. Getting the internship is only half the battle, but once you embark on this journey, there's quite a few things to keep in mind in order to make the most out of your time there and land you that coveted full-time position at the end of your internship. So if you want to get hired at your dream company, keep listening to learn how you can make the most out of your internship and turn it into a full-time role. So my first tip to you is don't go into your internship blind. Starting from the beginning, I want you to forget everything that you've seen on TV about fashion internships. Spoiler alert, Hollywood has a way of tilting reality just a little bit. Doing a bit of online research before you take the plunge into a new internship is the best way to prepare for the experience ahead. It's so important to get a feel for the company prior so you can walk through those doors on your first day with a glowing sense of familiarness. Having a solid grasp of the brand's voice, their signature themes, their history, and any other highlight-worthy information makes it that much easier to navigate that company culture and better serve the company in a way that brings true value. This is the one time something great can come from lurking on socials, so use them to your advantage when doing your research. Instagram, LinkedIn, and the company's website are great places to start. So my tip for you is to goal set. Establishing a set of clear goals beforehand will put you in the right mindset throughout the duration of your internship. So if you set a goal to get hired, show up every day as if you're already a full-time position, and that way your boss can already picture you fitting into the company culture. And don't be hesitant to share your goals with your boss so you can both be on the same page. Next, you want to ask quality questions. Would you rather ask your boss for clarification or mix up instructions and get something majorly wrong? In a skill-building situation like an internship, asking relevant questions will help ensure success in your position. Most bosses will appreciate the extra effort to accurately execute tasks. You are here to learn after all, right? So don't be afraid to ask burning questions either. You'll benefit from hearing the industry advice from professionals. This learning experience is a great way to apply your abilities, and asking the right questions can take you from subpar to superb. So make sure that you make it a point to ask at least one quality question each time you work. Being inquisitive shows your sense of passion. Next thing you want to keep in mind is that your attitude is everything. Landing a good fashion internship can be as competitive as entering the Hunger Games. So in the instance that you find yourself in an office taking coffee orders or lugging around garment bags back and forth, show gratitude with your attitude. It's perfectly fine to fake it till you make it. I mean, everyone knows that lugging garment bags and steaming clothes is no fun, but it has to be done. Especially when given a complex task, as long as you execute it with a smile, you're good. So keep a positive attitude no matter what. It's an outstanding quality and a great way to be remembered. Even to this day, when I catch up with people from my former internships many years ago, they comment on my work ethic and how I carry myself in a professional way. So best believe that people will remember whether you have a positive or a negative attitude. To quote the great Maya Angelou, people will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So think of the lasting impression that you want to leave people with. Next tip is to be a self-starter. The devil is really in the details when it comes to taking initiative. One of the best qualities an intern can have is to be a self-starter. Now, this doesn't mean to go on to try reinventing the wheel. It's simply performing tasks that will need to be done eventually before someone asks you to do it. This can be anything from tidying up on set to sorting and organizing returns or anything in between. Take action. Don't just stand around on your phone or wait to be told to do something. The ultimate intern is always moving and thinking ahead. One thing I want you to remember is communication is and always will be key. It may be a little daunting at first, but get in the habit of frequent chats with your boss when time allows, of course. Vocalizing what you may be struggling with or just checking in to ensure productivity. Last but not least, no pressure, but work like your fashion career depends on this internship, because it kind of does. Treat every opportunity like it might be your big break. You just never know who's watching. This is the time to challenge yourself and go beast mode. Put in the effort of a fashion Olympian. There might be an entire team of interns at your company, but act as if you are your own competition. Try to outdo yourself and go the extra mile. I promise they might not say anything, but they're definitely noticing. Build a reputation that paints you to be a rock star worker who adds as much value as they receive. Working hard pays off in the long run, I promise you. And those familiar with your sense of drive can write glowing recommendations and vouch for you when your interning season comes to an end. So don't strive to be just good when you can be great. With these tips and a killer work ethic and drive, you will succeed and stand out on your team, and most importantly, prove your value. And that's the key to getting hired after your internship, is to be so good that they can't imagine their team without you. So I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. Be sure to give this a thumbs up on the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.